All right, first up, here's my riff. We need hard, tough people to enforce Mr. Trump's Herculean peace plan. Hard, tough people. It could be an historic deal engineered by President Trump to finally bring peace to the Israel-Gaza Palestinian territories. Certainly the president has touched all the bases. Israel, Qatar, the Gulf states, the Saudis, the PLA, and wait for it, Hamas. Who speaks for Hamas? What factions in Hamas will abide by this peace treaty? Can Hamas ever be trusted to release hostages, put down their weapons, stop their radicalized terrorist operations? Who knows? Here's my thought, the simple one. If Hamas violates this Herculean Trumpian deal, then the wrath of God from the U.S., Israel, and others must fall on them once and for all. Here's President Trump on that subject. Please take a listen.
If Hamas rejects the deal, which is always possible, they're the only one left. Everyone else has accepted it. But I have a feeling that we're going to have a positive answer. But if not, as you know, Bibi, you'd have our full backing to do what you would have to do.
All right, that was Mr. Trump. Now here's Prime Minister Netanyahu on the same subject.
But if Hamas rejects your plan, Mr. President, or if they supposedly accept it and then basically do everything to counter it, then Israel will finish the job by itself.
All right. I hope that tough, hard men have been involved on the American side of this deal. Newly minted negotiators are not tough enough for me. I'm talking about people like General Jack Keane and other military men, people like Secretary of State Marco Rubio or Senator Tom Cotton or others. Readers and viewers will understand what I mean by this. We need hard men and women to make this work. There'll be a board of peace for oversight. It'll be chaired by President Trump. It will include former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, who's a good guy. But it's not supposed to allow any role for Hamas. And this board and its staff is exactly where the hard men will be necessary. Then there's the question of Iran, a country that has been decimated and obliterated by U.S.-Israeli military operations. But I believe that country can never be trusted unless there's regime change and the mullahs are somehow tossed out in favor of a civilized civilian government. Because the crazy mullahs are still in charge of they're still the puppet masters. Don't think me a pessimist on this Herculean Trumpian peace effort. Like civilized people everywhere, I am rooting for peace. Just please consider me an informed warrior. And that's the riff.